Thank you, Captain America.
Hello, and thank you for joining us here at CBR. On Valentine's Day 2025, Captain America: Brave New World hits theaters. The highly anticipated film follows the Disney Plus series The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and marks the first time that Sam Wilson will be taking on the role of Captain America on the big screen. Since original Cap Steve Rogers chose to hang up his shield, fans have been wondering if Sam Wilson can fill those heroic shoes, and Brave New World will finally provide the big, bold answer. Before we get to February of next year, Marvel fans might want to brush up on their Captain America lore. The latest Captain America: Brave New World trailer features a quote that will prove crucial to understanding Sam Wilson's place within the MCU, and his growing role as a hero worthy of the Captain America title. Speaking with Sam, General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross says,
"You may be Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers."
You're right. I'm not.
At the end of Avengers Endgame, Steve Rogers coyly reveals that he jumped back in time to spend a full life with his formerly lost love, Peggy Carter. Chris Evans' version of the character reflects happily, after saving the day innumerable times, to fade into the background, passing the title on to his loyal friend and United States Air Force airman. Wilson then went on to wrestle with the implications of adopting the familiar moniker, Captain America. In the 2021 series, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Sam spends much of the series dealing with how he can find his own identity within Captain America's legacy, simultaneously honoring the hero who came before him and what he can bring to the role. Meanwhile, the Flag Smashers have their own agenda, and the United States government wants to instate their own Captain America, John Walker, who will figure into Thunderbolts, releasing on May 2nd, 2025. By the end of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Sam gains clarity in his new role, and understanding that the complexities of the modern world require a hero who can go beyond merely serving as an image of justice. As the previous Captain America films have shown, there is always much more going on beneath the surface, whether international acts of terrorism, Hydra plots to unravel the government from within, and rampant corruption. Beyond the Marvel Cinematic Universe's propensity of offering super powerful villains who serve as immediate threats, the Captain America films and series tell us that sometimes the greatest villain comes from within. For Sam, this rings particularly true, as self-doubt and the legacy of Captain America means going against preconceived notions of the hero, maintaining his own moral compass within the role, and still ultimately having to face multiple threats that could have calamitous results. As noble as it is for Sam to answer the call and honor his friend's request, it means having to go from being a side player in someone else's story to being the star of the show. Brave New World will be the make-or-break moment for the new Captain America. While footage has revealed certain details of the film and various press announcements have elucidated further, it's unclear exactly what will happen in Captain America. Thankfully, Marvel is good at keeping some of their best surprises under wraps, and there's no reason not to expect that there's far more going on in Brave New World than Feige and the rest of the team are letting on. Here's what we know. General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross has become the President of the United States. In Brave New World, Thunderbolt Ross will be portrayed by Harrison Ford, marking the actor's first appearance within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. However, the character himself has appeared throughout several previous phases, previously portrayed in the MCU by the actor William Hurt, who passed away in 2022. In 2008's The Incredible Hulk, Ross leads the government in pursuit of Bruce Banner, aka Hulk, resorting to enlisting the aid of British Royal Marine Emil Blonsky, Tim Roth. In this first film, Ross is hardened in his resolve, but gets off scot-free, even being visited by Tony Stark, who notifies Ross about the Avengers Initiative. In Captain America: Civil War, Ross has risen to become the U.S. Secretary of State, a position he uses to push the Sokovia Accords on the Avengers. Later, in Black Widow, which occurs chronologically around the time of Civil War, Ross heads up multiple attempts to capture Natasha Romanoff, all of which is to say that Ross's position within the MCU is one of behind-the-scenes power plays that slowly increase his stature within the government. By the time of Captain America: Brave New World, Ross has become the President of the United States. Whatever behind-the-scenes moves occur between MCU films, Ross has positioned himself as the single most powerful man in America, at least on paper. The trailer highlights that a possible attempt is made on the President Ross's life, which will likely usher in the next phase of Ross's role within the MCU, becoming Red Hulk. Giancarlo Esposito is joining the MCU as Seth Volker, aka Sidewinder. Sidewinder is the leader of the Serpent Society, a conglomerate of villains who perform dirty work as needed for their own ends. In short, Volker's presence within Brave New World suggests that fans can expect a similar level of political intrigue as the previous Captain America films. Liv Tyler is returning as Betty, Thunderbolt Ross's daughter, who, in the comics, is Bruce Banner's primary love interest. Tim Blake Nelson's Dr. Samuel Stearns is also reprising his role from the 2008 Hulk film. The character's role is small within The Incredible Hulk, but Stearns' appearance ends with him being changed irrevocably by droplets of Hulk's blood, leading to the birth of his role as leader. Most importantly, Sam Wilson's Captain America isn't alone fighting on the side of justice. Joining him is the new Falcon, Joaquin Torres, who previously appeared in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Joaquin's role is similar to that of Sam's, in that he is taking on a role already well known for its ties to another character. As Falcon, Joaquin will have to find his own identity within the stylish wingsuit. Between Red Hulk, Sidewinder, and the Serpent Society, Brave New World has more than enough villainous characters to suggest a conspiracy on par with the Winter Soldier and Civil War. What's most important is that Sam and Joaquin are able to develop their own rhythms as new versions of familiar characters. Beyond that, it remains to be seen just how much Brave New World will figure into the upcoming Avengers duology, Doomsday and Secret Wars. With Brave New World and Thunderbolts appearing so close together, there's more emphasis on the grounded Marvel stories, focusing on characters who are better known for their tactical expertise opposed to vastly overpowered superheroics. These two upcoming MCU films also lead up to the return of the Russo brothers, Joe and Anthony, who offered the most complex narratives the MCU has offered thus far. Story intrigue, above rock'em sock'em action, although there will be plenty of that, is what will help the MCU find its voice again after a spate of films that have gone further and further out into space, going big when the real story has been about characters navigating their roles in a changing world. Let us know if you have any fan theories about Captain America: Brave New World. Remember to hit subscribe before you go. Until next time, thanks for joining us today at CBR.